Alrighty, so we're gonna start a vampire themed reading vlog. So for this, we're gonna let Chaotic Methods choose which books I read. So I have made a list, and the options are as follows. Ametista, move your booty. She's important. She's gonna be part of this chaotic process. So I have picked 5 vampire books off of my TBR. I tried to pick ones that were from my various challenges, reading challenges for the year, so I can make a dent in some of this. But there's also a couple that are just in my general TBR, just for, the chaos of it all, I guess. So we're gonna let a combination of cards and my cats decide what the first one is. So we're gonna let Amethyst here, she's right here, we're gonna let her pick the first one. But so far, these are the options. So I have Blood Orange by Karina Halley, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, This Ravenous Fate. I think that came out last year or something like that. Either way, I wanted to read it since last year. And that's on one of my challenges. Bite Me, that is on the Kindle reading challenge. And then Dark Deception, that is also in the reading challenges. So we're going to use my Kuromi playing cards. Where did I put these? Oh yes, here we go. So I'm gonna let my cat pick them, and I have assigned each book to like a suit. I think that's what we call it. So the only thing is that I made the blood orange one be the Jokers in case, because there is Joker cards in here. I don't think I used them in my headdress, but since there are a few cards missing in this deck, because I used them in a headdress, so I figured this was a way to use these cards, because I cannot use them for regular playing, as now they are missing a few. But Fate now is going to decide. I'm going to shuffle this, and then I'm going to let Amethyst pick a card to bite, and then we're going to see which one she wants me to read, basically. She doesn't know what she's doing. This is what makes it chaotic. Also, she's a little cray-cray. But anyways, let me, who if I can open this? Ametista, we're gonna play a game. Okay. I'm doing some pretty janky shuffling, but what can you expect? So I'm gonna just like fan these out in front of her and see which one. Let's see. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Okay, Ametista, pick a card. Ametista, mira, mira, Ametista, Ametista, mija, mija. Which one you want? Oh, she bit the 9 of spades. Oh, they're both spades. 8 and 9 of spades. Yeah, she likes this one. Alrighty, so as we can see, she has chewed up the edge of the 9 of spades. And so spades is Dark Deception on my Kindle. So that is going to be the first book of this blog. There you go. So that should be interesting. We will see how that one goes. I got this one in the Stuff Your Kindle Day stuff. So this is one of those ones where who knows what I'm about to read. Who knows? Because these are mostly all independently published books, and so we never know. You never know what kind of quality you're about to run into, so we're gonna find out. But anyways, thank you, Ametista. She's cray-cray. Anyways. Okay, so update. I started reading Dark Deception. I actually found the audiobook for this, so I've been kind of listening to it here and there, and, so far the stuff's just kind of meh. We have vampires, that's obvious. So there's also demons in this world, and but then there's also your normal humans, because obviously what are the vampires going to feed on? Although our main character, we have like 2 main characters, or 2 POVs we're following. So there is a guy who is the vampire, and he's like, they allude to he went crazy the last time. He like ate from a human or got obsessed with a human or something, and like killed a bunch of people. So that's crazy. He's doing a little bit too much, it sounds like. So he can drink demon blood though, and I guess that kind of but apparently it doesn't taste as good and they don't go as crazy. So, I mean, I guess they're kind of addicted to the blood of humans, kind of more so than like when they drink from anything else. So, I guess kinda. But then, our other character is Charlie. I think that's what she goes by. The human woman who we're following so far, and she's like, I'm not really entirely sure what her job is, but it sounds like she might be kind of like a bit of an art thief or something. She said, her and this vampire have like crossed paths at this art auction thing, and she may sound like she's doing fakey business, like I don't know, like somebody that's just there to like help hike the prices up or something. So I don't know. It sounds like she's doing some shady stuff, but he's already getting like low key obsessed with her, like pretty early on. Like people in this book are horny. This is going to be one of those, I can tell. But this is also a 6-book series, I found out, so we'll see if I end up liking it. There's plenty more to go, but so far, this one, the audiobook, I would say the male narrator voice, they got like a good one for that. Like sure, I'll believe you're a vampire, sure. But so far, I haven't gotten that far yet, so that's where we're at. Like they're just doing our auction things, and our dude's like trying to throw big money, getting thrills out of spending like a shit ton of money. It's kind of crazy. But I guess when you're bored and rich and ancient. I don't know how old he is exactly. If they said that, I missed it. Did not pay attention to that part. But he's obviously been around for a while, and it sounds like he has like a vampire family. Like it's something about his brother or whatever. But like, are they real brothers? I don't know how that stuff works yet for them. Or if it's gonna be like in Twilight, where like we just picked this one up and then we just picked that one up and now we're related. I don't know yet. But I'm not that far into it yet, so so far so good. This is turning out to be like, this one also seems edited because this one was also from Stuff Your Kindle thing. So like I said, you never know. You never really know what you're getting. But so far this one seems okay. So that's good that we're that I'm finding some wins out of this. So out of these Stuff Your Kindle books. So far so good. And then we'll see. We'll see how this continues. Okay, so I have been listening to the audiobook of Dark Deception, and I have to tell you, like, I am just not that into this book. There's really nothing wrong with it, but I'm having a hard time, like, getting into it. And I think I'm, like, a third of the way in now, and I'm just like, do I keep waiting a little bit? Because it kind of feels like it will lead up to something, but so far, like, everything I feel like it's just being slowed down by their horniness. I'm like, where's the plot, bro? I want to know what the actual plot's gonna be. But we gotta get through this, and so I'm just like, I get it. But also, what's the plot, bro? I want to know what the plot is. So, I don't know. I'm like really taking my time with that, and so I think I might try to get the next book on deck. So when my aunt's home, I think she's gonna be the next one to help me pick a book. So I am changing the list up a little bit because I ended up starting this book because I got the audiobook and I need to finish it before I don't have the audiobook, basically. So I'm just putting that in my regular vlog now. So we have switched that one out for something else. So that way, we can have our nice little chaotic options. So we still have 4 options. And let's see. So let me read the options out. And then we'll see which one she picks. So I'm going to tell her to pick a number between 1 and 4. And so we still have, the options are still as follows. So we have Blood Rose by Karina Halley. I mean, Blood Orange, bro. Blood Orange. So that vampire book. And then, so that's number 1. Number 2 is This Ravenous Fate, which is on my Kindle. Number 3, I have put in The Serpent and the Wings of Night, which is also on my Kindle, and it's on KU. And, like, I cannot believe that I haven't read this yet. Like, I've been wanting to read it, and I keep getting sidetracked. So, if she picks that, it's finally my time to start that series. Because the books are still coming out. It's still ongoing. Like, I know it's, like, think it's like duets. And I think we might already be on to like the third duet or something. I don't know. But like there are multiple books out for the series, so if I like it, we can just keep rolling with it. But that's number 3. And then number 4 is Bite Me, which is also from the Stuff Your Kindle Day challenge. Anyways, from the Kindle Reading Challenge. So those are options. We have 4 of them. And then so we're just gonna see which one my aunt picks.
Yes.
Can you pick a number between 1 and 4?
4.
Okay. Okay. So we just woke up, but my aunt has picked a number 4, which is Bite Me. That's on my Kindle. I think it's like 600 pages. So we'll see. But yeah, that one's, I think, gay vampires. So we're gonna load that one up. Okay, so while my skincare is finishing up, I thought it would be a good time to update for, what was that book? Dark Deception. Yes, that's the book I was reading. So I have chosen to DNF that book. It wasn't catching my attention. Like I tried multiple times to listen to the audiobook and pick it up again and then just see if finally something was going to happen that was going to get me invested. And it just wasn't getting there. So I think I got like halfway through it and I was like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, and it's just time to move on to the next one. So I think the clip before this where we pick what the next read is. And so next I will be starting Bite Me, which I also found an audiobook for, luckily. So I might actually get this vlog out before October's over, which will be nice. So yeah. If you couldn't tell, I've got a bat-shaped thing on my face for my skincare stuff. But, you know, I'm very into the Halloween-y stuff right now. But, yeah, Dark Deception is just not doing it. It's not doing it, but if you like books with a lot of smut and not necessarily a lot of plot to the front, you might like it. You might be down for it. I don't know. I thought the smut was getting in the way of the plot. Like, I can handle a book that has smut, like, up front, but it needs to have context. It needs to have a little bit more context and a little bit more reasoning to it than other than just, like, insta-lust, and I feel like that's what was happening here. So, I don't know. It just wasn't for me because of the setup, I guess, but, yeah, I don't know. If that kind of stuff doesn't bother you, you might like it. So, go for that. But, yeah, now I'm gonna try Bite Me, which I read the first sentence, and I was like, what the hell? Why are we talking about peppermint? So that was already weird. But I've only read, like, the first sentence or, like, the first page. So, yeah. But then I found the audiobook, so we're gonna do that. I'm going to start that one. And then for the last book, whenever we get past this one, I'm gonna have my little cat Opal do her turn of picking what I read. And then I think we'll end up stopping there. We're just gonna keep this to 3 books because I live with 3 individuals, 2 of which are cats. So they all get a turn. But anyways, there you have it. Okay, so I started listening to Bite Me, and it is so cringe. It is so cringy in a way that, like, you know, sometimes I can appreciate a little cringe, and it's okay. But this is, like, next level cringe. It's next level emo kid cringe, like, takes me back to high school when there was the preps and there was the emos, and I cannot do it. I just can't do it. Oh my god. Oh, so another fail. Yeah, so yeah, DNF. I have DNF that so fast, unfortunately. So I guess this is gonna end up being a short vlog. Hopefully the third one's a win because we need a win. I have DNF 2 out of 3 so far. That's crazy. So, we will continue and hope that the next one's good. So anyways, next is going to be Opal picking the, she's going to be picking the next read. Okay, so for our final book pick I have set up 3 boxes for Opal to sit on. She is a baby that really loves garbage. She loves sitting on everything that is trash. And so I just let her pick one. Opal, where do you want to sit, mija? Where do you want to sit? I set it for you, mija. Yeah, baby Opies. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna see which one she's gonna pick. We have Serpent and the Wings of Night in the Illumicrate box. This Ravenous Fate in a, I think that's a Fairy Loot box. And then an even bigger Fairy Loot box, we have the Blood Orange. But this is not for you. She's looking too cozy. We have a winner. It is the Illumicrate box. What do you think is Serpent and the Wings of Night? Yes. Okay, so Opal picked the Serpent and the Wings of Night, which, yeah, not a bad choice. I did like Carissa Broadbent's other book series. I've only read the first one in that series so far, but I really like Daughter of No Worlds. But I did find the audiobook for this until I started listening to it, and so far, I would say like this MC, she fits in a little bit more with like kind of more of your typical what is it? Fantasy romance type of like MC basically. So this book is definitely more fantasy romance, which I guess is why people seem to like this series more. The other one's definitely more of like a regular fantasy series, and then there's just like a sprinkling, like the romance is very subplot. It's not the forefront, and the stakes I feel like are pretty high in that one. This one is like the world has vampires, which you know that's the whole point of this vlog. So yeah, there's vampires in the world. She has been our main character is a human though, and she has been raised in this vampire world, and she really likes killing vampires. She's basically a vampire hunter. Like, she's raised by vampires, but you know, obviously in order to survive in a vampire world, you gotta know how to kill vampires, I guess. So she like relishes in it. She's like, I might be weak, but I'm gonna murk you. She got him. This girl does not like, the vibe is totally different. This NC is so different from the other one in the other book. But she has like no chill, which I mean she does, but also not like not when it comes to vampires. She might be raised by them, but she has no qualms with killing them. None. I mean, it's a brutal world anyways. That's the whole thing about it, right? In a vampire world, they're not even nice to their own family, really. So it's kind of a dog eat dog kind of world. I mean, ain't it always, but to like an extreme, like the violence is next level. So she ends up getting into their Kajari, which is like trials, and I think this is supposed to go on for several months. What do you mean it's gonna be several months of like fighting and doing trials and killing each other and violence? So yeah, we kind of jumped pretty far into there pretty quickly. I mean, it like started with her basically being on the hunt anyways, and then you know, but yeah, she's gonna be in there in the Kajari, which is crazy. There's already been a lot of death, a lot of murder. There's a lot. It's intense, and yeah, it's intense and it is violent, and there is no chill. There's no chill on that. None. So yeah, yeah, that's what I have so far. That I've gone like part of the way through. We're gonna try to finish this pretty quickly so that way we can get this vlog out finally. But those are the updates. Yeah, so far I think I like Daughter of No Worlds more, but that's me personally. But this is not bad so far, so we're just gonna keep going and see what happens. Okay, so I just washed my hair, so just ignore that, it's drying. But anyways, I have gone significantly further into The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and just like this girl, She seemed not really Delulu, but maybe just a little bit naive. Like, I don't know, she kind of thought that like certain things weren't going to affect her, I guess, the way they were affecting all the other humans because of her position, which, you know, fair to a degree, but I think she realized it's still going to get you, girl. Like, some certain things are still going to affect her. And basically the plans that she made, she didn't consider fully, I think. She knew what she wanted, she was going for it, and then she didn't realize the other pieces that were at play here. So it's one of those where she's learning finally that, you know, the bullshit's gonna come for you too, child. And yeah, on top of that we have like the romance aspect, which it's been I don't know, it's not like my favorite romance ever. It's been a bit of a, it took a little while to get here, but it's like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. But but it's also like not bad. But anyway, as we've been going along though, this book is like growing on me. I was kind of like not as invested in the beginning because I'm like, I don't know, like the vampires acting like vampires. That's kind of not surprising. But we did get some details that I think, well, you know, they're kind of obvious, but kind of not obvious to our MC at least. So she's figuring it out now. And it's making the book much more interesting, I think. So, yeah. I am liking this book more as we go along, and that is great for me. I also already have, like there's like a novella that goes in between, I think, this one and the second one. I know it's like two books at a time, like duets. But yeah, so far, I am planning to continue this series, so that's good. I am glad for that. So finally, we have a win in this vlog because man, the other two just did not do it, and this one's finally doing it. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh no, is this gonna be another flop? No, no, the flopping is done for now. Anyways, so I'm just glad that the last book of this blog is finally like worth reading to me. So anyways, that's the update. Oh my god, I am at the end of this book and it's popping off. The amount of shit that just happened at the end here. I only have like a couple more chapters and I'm just like sitting here like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm hooked now. So, I understand the hype now. It did take me a little bit to get into this, but now that I'm into it, I'm locked in, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and finish this. And then, yeah, and then put this vlog out. It's already a day late. Okay, so I finished it and I gave it 4 stars. Like, oh my god, the ending. Like, part of it was obvious, but then the parts that happened after the obvious part, I was like, it all makes sense, but also I'm just like, oh my god. So anyways, we finally had a win in this vlog and we're gonna end it here. And yeah, we're gonna post this today. Happy Halloween.